Hi everybody, it's Amanda Freed, and as promised I am here. I am showing up to do a meditation for you today, which is, I don't know, maybe it's September 30th. I think it's September 30th, 2020, also known as the year of the shit show. If you're just coming on, if you wouldn't mind letting me know you're here, say hi, say anything, say something. I know it's probably, been like a couple of months even since I've come on and done a live meditation for you, and I apologize for that, but the previous ones are all on my page under videos and you can find them. I've still been doing meditations with the core at La Encantada. And in fact, hi Chris. Chris is here in the other room with me. In fact, I think I'm starting to teach live next week at La Encantada at the core. It's been my desire, dream, job, goal to bring you meditations and support during this time. So we are in the oddest, weirdest time on the planet. I also wanted to let you know I'm going to sandwich this. Tomorrow I'm starting a mantra meditation course, a 4-week course. It's $108. It teaches you, I'll teach you soup to nuts, how to meditate, where to sit, what are the benefits, how to get around those obstacles, and how to address that busy mind thing. So we're starting a group on Zoom tomorrow. If you're interested, PM me, DM me, whatever that looks like. And I will give you the details. Really important to my mind that you have your own meditation practice these days. I can guide you through meditation, which I'm going to do today, but we need to be sitting, all of us, every day. Maharishi Mahesh Yogi said that if 1% of the population meditated, war would be impossible. And I really believe that. And it's been a personal goal of mine to help that cause. You know, years ago I thought, that's it, I'm gonna get Tucson meditating. It's my job to get Tucson, Arizona meditating. And also, if you're dialing in from someplace else in the country or in the world, let me know. I would love to know how far we're reaching. So now, because of the gift of COVID, I don't have to just set my sights on Tucson. I can say, I want the world meditating and I'm responsible for that. You know, I think each of us has to take our own responsibility in this time to add to the light. There is so much darkness going on. John Malamud, as I live and breathe, I love you. Send my love to your family and your brother and everybody as well. I'm so grateful that you're here. So I got on Facebook a little this morning, and I don't have to tell you what was on there this morning. There was all this negativity and people were like, oh my God, I watched the debates, I'm traumatized, or I'm angry, or this and that. And I get that. And if you do that, great. It's not something I do. I feel like our energy, our attention is finite. And we alone have the opportunity, responsibility of where we put that attention. Meaning, I can steep myself in anger, I can steep myself in injustice, in stupidity, in so many negative places. I can choose to sit there. Now, some people will say, well, you're irresponsible. They love that word. Or you're ignorant if you're not paying attention to what's going on. Okay, I'll take that. I'll buy that. I'll wear that moniker, no problem. Or that I'm, especially as a yoga teacher, meditation teacher, people are like, how dare you sort of not get involved in what's going on. Look, I am one human, and I have one toolbox full of tools. And I have one person's energy, and I have one choice of where to put it. And what I choose to do is add to the joy, add to the light on this planet. I cannot do both. I cannot be steeped in anger and all that fear-based emotion and at the same time do the good work. I can't. So I am here to reach into what is beautiful in you, what is good in you, what is light in you, and help to feed that light so that together that light grows exponentially. Again, my friend Johnny Malaman is probably on the East Coast in New York. There's people all over the world that we can create this big circle of, and it sounds airy-fairy, love and light. What's the alternative? Do you want to contribute to all the negativity on the planet, or do you want to contribute to the joy and the beauty and the light? That's your choice. So if we can together, and I think next debate, I don't even know when that happens, I'm going to do this. Let's get live together, hang out, be all kumbaya, whatever you want to call it, and just expand the light together. That's the only way to combat that. Certainly not by watching the television and yelling at it. I can guarantee you that's not the way to combat this, because they can't hear you. Vote, yes, 100% vote, but in those moments, I really want to help you to protect your energy. You are beautiful. You are more delicate than you know. You are more fragile than you realize. You need more nurturing than you think. How do I know that? What's your business? You don't know me. You don't know my story. I do, because we're all the same. So if you would know that all that anger hurts you, damages your being, gets in insidiously to your awareness and how you see the world and how you live in the world and even how you sleep, even how your food is digested. If you knew that, would you still want to sit there and take that all in? So I want to offer you a practice today, reminding you that you are in charge of what's going on in your consciousness, and that with that you can go where you want, or the places you'll go. So find your comfortable seat, whatever it is that is for you. Allow the eyes to close down gently if that feels safe for you where you are. Otherwise, you can leave the eyes open a slit, let some air, some light come in. I like to check in with my neck, with the places I know that I've held tension. And then we'll connect with the breath. Today, we're going to give the breath a color. So choose a color of your choosing. It could be any color you like. You like purple, you like white, you like black. I'm not even going to tell you black is a bad color. Any color you like. And when we breathe, we are going to watch that breath and its color. So we're giving the breath a color. And let's just say your color is orange. So you're going to sort of label the inhale orange. And so that you can watch the breath and see the breath as it comes in. And watch the breath, witness, see the breath as it goes out. So we're making the breath a little bit more tangible. And we'll practice A, visualization, and B, becoming the witness. So as I become the witness to my own breath, in a way, I can objectify it. It's objective. The breath isn't good or bad, it just is. The breath just moves and comes in and out as it always has done, as it always will do until you've had your last. And since the breath now is a color of your choosing, maybe it brings in a little joy. You wouldn't have chosen a color you don't like. For some of us, that ribbon of color of the breath might be multicolored. Also, if you're not a visualizer, you might actually just feel the breath coming in and going out. So some of us are auditory, some of us are visual, some of us are sentient. So you might just have a sense of that breath coming in and out. And you know, if you've chosen a white breath or a white light, it's got all the colors of the rainbow. You might be seeing a rainbow ribbon coming in and going out. Now we'd like to follow the path of the breath as far as it goes. So we inhale and see if we can follow that color, that path of the breath all the way down into the abdomen. And if you can't, it's fine. Just notice where the awareness stops. It might be shallow breath, it's fine. We don't want to get hooked up in the idea that one breath is better than the other. Notice if the color or quality is different on the exhale. It might get more vibrant, or your color might get a little muddy because you're expelling certain things you don't need anymore. So just watch the path of your own breath. Now there's a yogic breath called an Ujjayi breath, and this is, Jai means victorious. This is a victorious breath. And so we create a little constriction in the back of the throat, as if you were whispering or fogging up a mirror. You can first try this breath through your mouth. On the exhale, making an aspirant sound. Notice if you can make that same sound on the inhale. So it's just, we're creating a little constriction in the back of the throat, so the breath has an aspirant sound, like a whisper or fogging up a mirror. Now notice if it's a little easier on the exhale, that would be natural, that it would be easier to make this aspirant sound on the exhale. It's fine. Sound is a little different on the inhale, fine. And then we'll close the mouth and we'll try to make this aspirant sound when we breathe through the nose. So inhaling. Exhaling. And this Ujjayi breath can get quite loud. So we give the breath a sound and a feel and a taste. The rasya, the taste of the breath, we can savor the breath not just as a mechanism of life, but as something we enjoy and as an exchange of light. So you're literally inhaling light. And we can say that we're expelling darkness. So all those old and stagnating patterns, we can expel the breath with a sound, that aspirant sound of the Ujjayi breath. And notice as you continue to practice this breath, it gets a little easier, a little stronger. It would be natural in the beginning to feel like, oh no, I'm not getting enough air in. You're getting plenty. Inhaling and exhaling with that aspirant sound of the Ujjayi breath. And now just return to your natural rhythmic breath. No effort to be placed anymore. And just notice if the breath might be flowing a little more fully. And now bring your awareness to your low jaw. And let the low jaw gently release from the upper jaw. So the lips and teeth might part gently. And the low jaw slides back gently, creating some space in the neck. So the breath might even flow more freely. And we release any tension we feel in the jaw. If you're a clencher, you know that the jaw can be quite tense at times. You notice when you release your low jaw, the corners of your mouth might even turn up slightly. You might feel so much relief that you get a little tiny smile to play on your lips. And then we'll release the muscles around the eyes. Let the eyebrows soften. We don't have to scrunch up the brow. There's nothing to think about now, nothing to accomplish. Let the skin of the forehead be smooth. Let the muscles at the sides of the scalp, just above and around the ears, release. We like to hold a lot of tension there, especially if we're thinking a lot or in work that demands a lot of thought process. Just for the moment, let that all go, release it. Feel all the muscles around the head and the face just soften. Check in with your shoulders. You don't have to depress your shoulders forcefully, nor bring them up toward your ears. Just find a place, you can even wiggle them around a little bit. Just find a place where the shoulders just sit naturally in a line with the base of your neck. Allow your arms to hang by the sides. Allow your hands to just fall how they fall in your lap. They don't have to have any sort of artificial way to be. They might be palms up or palms down. Notice your natural bend. And then breathe into your low belly and allow your belly to be soft and full. Feel your hips weighty into the seat beneath you. And the legs and the feet can just release. There's no place to go now. No work to be done. Nothing to figure out in this very moment. And notice what it feels like to be in your body now. If there are any other areas that need attention, place your attention there. So tightness or pain, contraction is really just about that, contraction in the body. And when we place the attention there gently, that area will tend to expand, open. We're looking to be open. You know, any anger, animosity just contracts the body, contracts the mind, contracts the heart. So we're looking to just for today, expand the awareness and allow in the light. In your deepest expression of you, you are just that light. Now with your inner eye, just place the awareness just above and in between the eyebrows. So it's kind of like you're looking up to that third eye center behind closed eyes. And just notice a little tiny orb of light. So maybe you can see or feel or intuit just this little tiny orb of light. It might be spinning clockwise. It might have a color, green or gold or purple. Might be the same color of the expression of your breath that you brought in earlier. And just notice this little orb of light spinning clockwise, and as it does, every turn makes it bigger and brighter, and even just your attention feeds it. Now, the mind might naturally wander. No worries, that's what minds do. Gently bring the awareness and the attention back to your breath, or the sound of my voice, or that visual of that little orb of light spinning just before your third eye center, just above and in between the eyebrows. So notice how your body feels now when you feed into that light. And there's no space for anything else, right? As much attention as I can is placed on this spinning orb of light just above and in between the eyebrows. And that light expands again and again, until it fills my visual field. I can feel that light pouring over the body. It fills the room. It fills the building. And you might even begin to feel some warmth radiating throughout your body. And you might now make a promise and a commitment to add only to the light. Only two directions, my friends. You're adding to the light or you're taking away from it. Your choice. I honor whatever choice you make. I make a commitment to contribute to the light, mine and others. In this moment, in this state, I make a commitment to contribute to the light, mine and others. Deepen the breath. I make a commitment to contribute to the light, mine and others. So this commitment may require some resistance to other things, it's fine. But know that the more time we spend in any resistance to something, we're still giving it energy. So in those moments we can choose. I choose to contribute to the light. I choose joy. I choose love. I choose to spend time with those I love. I choose to spend time with that which feeds the joy in me and others. I choose peace. I choose love. I choose joy. Deepen your breath. Notice how you feel in your body in this moment. Know that this feeling is available to you at any time. And it's not easy. It's a courageous act, especially in these times, and I get that. Give yourself the space to slip up sometimes, but also give yourself the space to choose, and the knowledge that you have the power to choose joy, to choose love, to choose peace at all and any time. Gently bringing your awareness back to the body, back to the moment, back to the room. You can gently stretch if you like. And then you'll you'll slowly allow the eyes to blink open. You always want to come out of meditation very gently, very slowly. I like to look around the room, see if my vision has changed at all. Sometimes it does. In fact, it always does. It usually either becomes much more sharp and clear, or sometimes a little fuzzy. I stay in that little space of having not quite clear vision, which, you know, clear vision in the world is sometimes fuzzy spiritual vision. So clear spiritual vision sometimes makes my, you know those little puzzles that we used to do, that you had to find a hidden picture and you had to sort of blur your vision? It's like that. Like if I blur my vision in the world, my spiritual vision, my drishti, gets a little clearer. So, welcome back. I'm hoping that that meditation was pleasant for you. I'm hoping that you know that you can choose peace, that you can choose joy, that you can choose love at any time. And if you're making a different choice, if you're choosing to engage with that which hurts you, that makes you angry, it's an okay choice. That's your choice. It's fine. But know that it stays in, that it does hurt, that it does cause pain, and that it you know, sort of takes us off our base. If you're watching this, I assume that you feel some responsibility in the planet to spread joy, to be a light bringer. And if that's the case, let's spend as much time as we can doing that. And we've got to build it up in ourselves before we can share it with anybody else. So anything negative I say, anything I engage in that hurts me or hurts somebody else, it's just not light. It's just, you know, I get to say, is this adding to the darkness or adding to the light? And those are quick choices, and those are really quick answers. So I'm going to be on here more, meditating with you guys. I have my 4-week mantra meditation program starting tomorrow at 3 p.m. Tucson time. So if you want to get in on that, let me know. It's a fixed price, but if you ever need help with the price, I'm happy to support you. DM me, PM me, whatever. Reach out. I love you all. I support your light. I'm open to questions, private coaching, whatever it is. I'm here to help fortify the light in you and the light in me. Namaste.